What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Killer, man. Fresh from the gym. My mic died, so we kind of coming into this joint with no audio for real, but it's cool though. Today we talking about sweethearts, right? And how women are sweethearts, right? Because a lot of fellas, man, especially in this incel world we live in, man, a lot of fellas think that these bras is mean. And really, they not. They just scared. They just shy. They egos are a lot more fragile than yours is. And they put on a front, they keep their guard up because they don't want their feelings hurt. So they may reject you because in their mind, you rejected them. So, and it's complicated, man. You gotta get some skin in the game, man. You gotta go through some ups and downs. You gotta make some mistakes. You gotta learn from your mistakes when it comes to dealing with these women. But that's not something that happens overnight, man. That's repetition, that's experience, that's time, right? But what I will tell you is, if you run across a chick who's an attractive looking woman, right? And you want to approach her, but in the back of your mind, you're like, hey, what if she, what if she got a boyfriend? Or what if she, she's not interested? Or what if she's rude about it? 8 times out of 10, I ain't gonna say 9, I ain't gonna say 10. I'm gonna say 80% of the time, she will let you down easily to the point where it's not going to shatter your confidence. It's not going to hurt your ego. You just got to take a loss, take one on the chin and learn from it and keep it moving, man. Don't let it wear you down. Don't let it break you down. Because, and I say they'll let you down in a sense of, it'll be something like, oh, I'm not interested, or I have a boyfriend, or I'm okay. But what happens is, you dudes, man, you get too caught up on the why, which it really doesn't matter because it turned out to be a no regardless, right? The outcome was you did not get the number, you did not get no socials, you didn't get no further interaction with this chick. So take that for what it is. You don't have to know why. Maybe she's not interested in you because she thinks she's out of your league. I mean, she thinks you're out of her league, right? So you just don't know, man. You don't know what the reason was, and you never will. So take it for what it is and move on, because it's another one out there that will want you for the exact reason she didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like even a chick that say, oh yeah, I got a boyfriend, right? It's a chick out there that will want you because she has a boyfriend, right? Because her boyfriend is inadequate in a sense. He's not pleasing her. So what she want to do? She want to see what else is out there. So remember that. You know what I'm saying? Remember that for every reason a chick don't want you, it's a chick that wants you for that exact same reason. You feel what I'm saying? Like a chick say, you're not interested. She's not interested. Why? Because you're dark skinned. She like light skinned guys. Okay, it's a chick out there that likes dark skinned guys and does not like light skinned guys. You see what I'm saying? The list goes on, man. But you gotta get out there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in the field. You gotta get active, man. They really sweet, man. Their egos is fragile. So they understand what it is to be nervous, or what it is to be scared or shy when it comes to social interactions with opposite sex. They understand that because, for one, it's almost like human nature, right? It's the fear of the unknown. And they understand that men are not approaching them, especially in today's society, because of their request, per their request. So in order to not shatter your ego, because she knows deep down inside, 9 times out of 10, she knows that her ego is fragile as well. So in order to not hurt your ego, she'll probably let you down easily, man. You know, it don't gotta be a ill or a hell no or whatever you thinking in your mind. It's probably not gonna be that. So shoot your shot, and let's rearrange that in society, man. Let's rearrange the narrative that men ain't approaching women, because a lot of these chicks is ready to go. You know what I'm saying? They ready to rock and roll. They freaks. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, their ego is fragile, more so than you. They are horny and freaky more so than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want it, but you gotta go get it. You can't, they not finna come to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want something in this world, just like anything else, you gotta go and get it, bro. And it's not hard. It's really not hard. Shoot your shot, man. You miss, what they say, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Steph Curry didn't get that good at shooting a basketball by watching TV, watching dudes shoot. He got out there and he shot. Repetition, shot after shot after shot after shot after shot. And what happened? What's the byproduct of that? Nigga got really good, right? So you go out there and you shoot and you shoot and you shoot. What's gonna happen? You gonna learn from your mistakes. You gonna get better. And you gonna be a damn all-star when it's all said and done. Trust me, man. But you gotta just get over that fear of rejection, because these women is really nice, bro. They really sweet. You ain't gotta be an attractive guy. I consider myself to be an attractive guy. I don't want to toot my own horn, but realistically, it is easier for me. So, you know, it's like almost easier said than done, right? But what happens? The talented guy loses when the hard-working guy busts his ass to become great, right? So like me, for example, I'm attractive, right? It might come easy, but if you not so attractive, right? But you get the reps in and you master that, your mouthpiece, you know what I'm saying? Your looks max, your aura, you master it all, and you learn how to really do your big one. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be better than me. And that's what I want, man. I want my fellas out there, man, to have some friendly competition, man. Be better than me. You know what I'm saying? Be better than your homeboy. Be better than your uncle, your pops, your next door neighbor, whoever. And it ain't about chasing it either. It's just about understanding it. So that's not an inadequacy in your life. As a man, young man, OG, whatever you is. Cause like I said, man, they really nice, man. But what's the worst that's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? That'd be my thing. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? If she say no, she say no. She can't beat you up. You know what I'm saying? You say, for example, you're a 6'1", 220 brolic dude. What, you scared of a little 115 pound, 125 pound, blonde, big booty, little cute, you know what I'm saying? Like, what they gonna do though? They can't, what they gonna swing, weave, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, even if they did, like, imagine, like, you shot your shot and the chick try to fight you. What you gonna do in that situation? Is you gonna be, like, emotionally, like, what's gonna happen? Like, because, I mean, it's possible. It is possible, depending on what you say to a bro. But we ain't gonna get into that, man. 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna happen. Just make her laugh, though. You know what I'm saying? Because if you say some wild shit, but it's funny, you might be in there. You know what I'm saying? Once you make a chick laugh, bro, the meanest, because she could have a resting, what they call it, RBF, resting bitch face. She could look mean in the moment. But you go and you make that girl laugh, her whole demeanor changed. Her whole energy is shifted, bro. Now her guard is down. Now she ready to damn near let you win. She ready to let you do that to her. You know what I'm saying? Not that, but like, to dominate, to be a man, to lead her to the promised land, to Pound Town. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Yeah, man. They could be as mean as a damn pit bull, but you make them laugh, you in the dough, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying be no funny comedian ass nigga like you ain't got no backbone, everything's funny, you hee hee ha ha all the time, right? Because you do want to have a masculine frame, but you want to show that you can have some fun too. You know what I'm saying? That you a cool dude, you a fun dude, you a funny dude and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, not overboard though. Cause then they gonna test you, and we already know. We'll get into that at a later convenience, man. But yeah, man, make them laugh. Stay in your frame. Don't be scared of them. They just girls, bro. They just women. You know what I'm saying? Like, majority of the things that they do is for you, for your validation. So all you have to do, you don't even have to, don't over validate though, because now you seem like you have no options, right? You want to appear mysterious while simultaneously feeding her ego. You know what I'm saying? So like, you can't, oh, hello, beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're so pretty. You don't want to overdo it, but it's okay to compliment a chick. You know what I'm saying? You can stroke her ego a little bit, give her what she want to hear, because they doing it for you. They doing it for your validation. When they put makeup on, when they put eyelashes on, when they put this big goofy ass hair on, and all this shit, it's all for you. Everything they do is for you. It's like what them joints is a peacock. You know what I'm saying? They throw them big feathers up and look pretty and shit. I think that's the male peacock, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless, they call it peacocking because you putting on a show. You know what I'm saying? You trying to be appealing to the opposite gender, right? And that's what majority of the things that they do. You know, in terms of beauty and fashion, whatever, they ain't going shopping to buy nice clothes to look pretty for their girlfriends or they self. They want to put that shit on so you can come, sweep them off their feet, take them to fucking Pound Town, buy them a fucking mansion and a fucking white picket fence dog, have some babies, get her a big diamond ring, all that bullshit, right? They want all that. So, well, what you scared of for? You know what I'm saying? They really nice. Like, they nice as hell, bro. If you want the opposite gender to come do that, you know what I'm saying? As a woman, if you want a man to come sweep you off your feet and shit, why would you be mean to them? You know what I'm saying? Fellas, wake up, right? Why would she be rude to you? She doesn't know you. You're a stranger. Whether you're attractive, unattractive, in shape, out of shape, whatever the case may be. She's done all this for you, right? She did her makeup this morning. She brushed her hair, styled her hair, put her eyelashes on, put a nice outfit on, sprayed some perfume on, did all this shit before leaving out the house. Now she got what she wanted. She got a man to approach her. That's stroking her ego in itself. She don't have to be mean to you. You know what I'm saying? She don't have to be rude to you. She won. You know what I'm saying? She can walk away laughing confidently like, I accomplished my goal, right? Where in that would she need to be a bitch for? She don't have to. She can politely tell you no, or if she's interested, she can get the result that she wants. The white picket fence with the big diamond ring and the fucking G-Wagon and all this bullshit, right? But nowhere in either one of those scenarios does she have to be mean. So, like I said, man, 80 to 90% of the time, man, they sweethearts. Unless you on some weird shit, you know? Man, I think, you know, today, a lot of dudes just, they cope with it by saying, yeah, well, they don't want us to approach. They said they didn't want us, and they said don't come up to them in the gym, and they said what they said, but they lied, nigga. They fucking not being honest with shit, bro. That's to filter out. That's all that is to filter out the niggas that is gonna cope and use that as an excuse. That's all it is. And it's smart, you know what I'm saying? It's honestly smart. A blind man will sit up and say, well, they said don't approach him. They said, leave him alone. And they said that was harassing. And they said whatever, okay, right? They didn't mean that though. They said that so you wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you would stay away because you a weirdo anyway. You know what I'm saying? If you let that stop you, if you come correct, you already know that's not even the case, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know that's not the truth. You should know what they want. But like I said, man, that knowledge comes with experience, man. But I'm here to tell you, don't listen to that bullshit, man. It's biology, man. They don't always want a real man, a masculine man, a dominant man to put them in their place and treat them the way that they want and they know they deserve to be treated, like little sweet princesses, because that's what they are on the inside. You got to see through all the other bullshit. You got to understand that they doing what they doing, looking how they looking for that type of man. And if you're not that, then you will cope with it by saying, oh, well, they said they didn't want us to. That's bullshit. That's all I got for today, man. We gone.